Hey everyone, it's me, ShbeblyTheGreat, and this is my thoughts on Sonic Forces so far. The game comes out in November, I think, and my last thoughts of video on the Insane Trilogy did pretty well before the game came out, so I thought I'd do another one, because I actually have quite a bit to say about this one. So when Sonic Forces was announced alongside Mania, when I saw Mania, I thought, okay, cool, we're going to get a game that appeals to the classic Sonic fans, so maybe the second game they're gonna announce is going to be strictly a modern game or a 3D Sonic game that appeals to the other side of the fan base. Nope, that's not what happened. What happened was we got a classic Sonic game, and then we got a game with classic Sonic in it again, and I swear it's not Generations 2. I swear to Christ, it's not Generations 2, shut up. When I first saw the trailer and it was like modern Sonic doing his whatever, you know, I thought it was cool. It was interesting seeing that they were taking this tone, but then classic Sonic showed up and that's when I rolled my eyes. I just didn't think we needed classic Sonic again in this new modern Sonic game. But you know what, I thought maybe they'll hold it back, maybe classic Sonic won't be as bad, maybe they'll fix some of the physics. Maybe they'll make his levels interesting, maybe it'll focus more on modern Sonic, you know, anything could happen. And then they announced the custom hero. Now, I love the idea of creating your own character in a Sonic game to appeal to the side of the Sonic fanbase who, you know, still make their OCs or want to make their OC in a game and play as that. That's fine. I like that marketing strategy. And you know, it can be fun for people who don't take that seriously. Like for me, there's a bird character, so obviously I'm gonna make Suck the Cock. Or you could pick the dog and call it Walk the Dog. You can do whatever. You can have fun with it. And I like that they're allowing you to have fun with it. But the thing that concerns me the most is the gameplay. And from what I've seen on the Custom Heroes gameplay, it looks like the worst part of the game. And from what I've read on articles from people who got to play Sonic Forces at these recent events, confirm my suspicion. They also comment on how bad the Avatar character controls. The whip specifically looks extremely janky. It reminds me of Omega in Sonic Heroes, because whenever you would punch with him, he would slide around on the ground and you couldn't stop him. You couldn't keep him still. So he'd just project himself and slide. And that's exactly what happens with the whip. Every time you swing it, you get flung forward. Now I can imagine Sonic Team were smart enough to put up barriers to keep you from flying off the edge, but you know, I wouldn't put them past them to forget. And as of today, the 29th of September, we recently got the classic Sonic gameplay at that casino level. And oh my god, it was so boring. Like, I was really baffled that they would release that as like a teaser, like, oh, here's a new level, get excited. No, I was not excited. I was bored out of my mind. Nothing happened. There were no enemies. All the player did was run forward. Nothing else happened, and from what I've seen, it doesn't look like they really fixed much with classic Sonic. I know that they took away the overpowered spin dash button, so you have to actually rev it up. That's good. That's good that they recognize that his spin dash was fucking broken. And I also noticed that now when classic Sonic jumps, and if you hold the button, he kind of floats for like a couple frames. Like he reaches the height of his jump and then he floats for like 4 frames and then he falls down. It's really baffling to me that happens. I don't know why that happens, but I also heard that some of the physics are fixed, like the Badnik bounce is back, which is cool. I always have fun with that, but that doesn't really justify that we need another classic Sonic. You know, Mania was great and I thought Mania would capitalize on that area, but no, apparently we need more of it. And now to modern Sonic. I'm a person who grew up with both classic and modern Sonic, so I love both of them equally. I have a lot of fun with modern Sonic. I love blasting through Sonic Unleashed, and I love blasting through Sonic Generations. It's just so fun. And I was excited to hear it was another boost game. So when I saw the first gameplay, didn't strike me as much as I thought it would. Like, I love that it's a 60 frames per second game on console. That's something we haven't had since Sonic Lost World, and even then it wasn't like graphically stunning. It was actually kind of bare bones, and it was just colorful, but nothing really stood out. And this game is running off of a Hedgehog Engine 2, but it doesn't really look that impressive to me. I still think Sonic Unleashed is one of the best looking, if not the best looking Sonic game to date. All I've seen from Hedgehog Engine 2 is that it allows you to have more going on in the background, which is nice. Some of the reflections look nice. I like that the background is being taken up by more activity, but graphically, from things in the foreground, it doesn't look that great. Maybe it'll look better upon release. Maybe that's just early footage, but that's also getting more into the doubtful side because the game is coming out in like 2 months. So I'm just speculating that what they're showing us is the final build, and if it is, oh boy. Now, I'm not saying Sonic Forces is going to be shit at launch, but personally, it's not gonna be great. I thought initially it would be, you know, well taken care of. Sega seems to be marketing this thing left and right, and you know, when you see something getting that much love and attention from their own parent company, usually it means a lot of love and passion is being put into this, and maybe a lot of love and passion is being put into this, but it just doesn't look like it's gonna work out. And I'm really sad to say that, but Sonic Forces is just not impressing me so far. I didn't even finish my thought on Modern Sonic, oh my god. With Modern Sonic, I was gonna say that his gameplay looks a lot more automated than I would like it to be. There's a lot of sections where it just looks like the game takes control and just plays the level for you. Like, the only time I've seen actual gameplay is when the player is doing a homing attack chain, running towards a kind of openish area with enemies, and then it immediately goes back into another automated section. And I'm hoping that the entire game is not automated. And I'm also hoping that the game doesn't do a Sonic Mania where it gives us more classic than new stages. Then it would be Sonic Generations 2. But with Mania, it was fine with classic stages coming back because they did something new with them. It was new level design. But I can imagine if classic Sonic goes back to the same stages that he did, it would probably be the exact same level design. But it would be cool to see like a 3D Studiopolis. I doubt that that would happen, but it would be cool to see. But yeah, overall, Sonic Forces is just really letting me down. Like, of course I'm gonna buy it day one, but I'm really hoping it does something to take away this disappointment, because I am pretty disappointed so far. The soundtrack so far is pretty hit and miss. The game looks to be hit and miss. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to wait till the game comes out, and when it does, I will review it with my full, honest opinions on it, but so far, the hype has died down tremendously. Maybe they'll show something before launch that'll get me excited again, but I'd highly doubt it. So, let me know what you think of Sonic Forces so far down in the comments. Maybe there's something I'm just not noticing. Just let me know how you feel. Maybe my views will change on the game, but we'll just have to see when the game comes out. So until then, hope you look forward to the Sonic Forces review. See you later.